All right, we might have some reasoning to why Derrick Rose came to Detroit, but let's talk about it. We back, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for chiming in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the video for your boy. But yeah, Derrick Rose's nephew, Dwayne Rose Jr., has enrolled in the University of Detroit Mercy. This is about a month ago, before Derrick Rose signed with the Detroit Pistons. He's been to a school in Chicago, and then he's been to the University of Toledo, or Illinois, excuse me, Southwest Illinois. So he's transferring to UAD, and maybe this is why Derrick Rose, strongly considered Detroit and signed with Detroit on the hop coming out of free agency. I believe Derrick Rose could have had suitors. He could have waited around to see what Kawhi was going to do and probably sign with LA. He probably tried to get with Milwaukee. He could have tried to get probably with a lot of teams, Orlando, maybe Philadelphia, but he signed with Detroit quick. And one of the main reasons is probably because Detroit is so close to Chicago, and also his nephew is going to be here, so maybe he can mentor his nephew. He's 6'3", and I forgot Ray McCollum Sr. wasn't the coach over there no more. I think the new coach over there is Mike Davis. So it makes sense. It makes sense to be close to family, be close to home. You're able to get back and forth. And I think Chicago is near and dear to Derrick Rose's heart. And the Pistons got it done with no problem. You see how they pussyfooting around with JaVale McGee. And one of the reasons, JaVale McGee is non-committal, probably coming to Detroit, and they probably end up signing Markieff Morris, is because he waiting on to see what the Lakers going to do. And he probably got a handshake agreement from the Lakers, if Kawhi come or don't come, that he'll be in the fold as a Laker, or maybe one of the other two. But so it's kind of making sense. I wonder why Derrick Rose signed here so quick. A guy his caliber, I thought he would trying to get at least chasing the championship. But also, what a lot of people don't know about Derrick Rose is that he got that Adidas deal. And that Adidas deal is only valid as long as he keep playing in the NBA. And it's a deal where his best friend and his brother get paid in a deal. They get paid from Adidas. All three of those guys get paid. And if he stopped playing, then that money stopped flowing through the deal. And maybe there is some incentives in the contract with the Pistons or in that Adidas deal. If he reached certain plateaus or certain marks, that he probably get more money. And he figured, like, all right, man, I'm going to train different. Maybe I change my game not to be so, demonstrative and pro hopping and Euro stepping. And, I think I could beat out Reggie Jackson for the job. And I believe if I train right in the summer, eat right, and rehabilitate my body and replenish it after the season, I could start and beat Reggie Jackson. And that may be a large part of it too. He see Reggie Jackson as a weak link, and he know he could beat him out for the starting job. But that's not my point with him. Is physically, can he take the grind? If he can physically take the grind, I mean, he easily beat out Reggie Jackson. But I know he happy to be close to his nephew. I think that was a determining factor as well. I think his nephew, obviously, he was going to college in Toledo. He's in Illinois, not in Detroit. He trying to stay in this Midwestern area to be close to home. And I think Derrick Rose, that's close. That was important for him. When he went to New York, I think he was too far from Chicago. He couldn't, he went off and they couldn't find him here in Rogue. In Minnesota, he was close. Now Detroit, he even closer to his nephew. So at the end of the day, he able to see his nephew play, able to keep a close eye on him. And I think it's a work out. Hopefully it'll work out for everybody involved. And we'll see, man. But now we having a little bit more insight on why Derrick Rose chose the Detroit Pistons so quick. Shout out to his nephew, Dwayne Rose Jr. and hope everything go well at UAD for him, and that'll be the final stop for him in college. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, and share the videos, man. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll link that article in the description as well. Motor City Sports Talk, one time for the one time we go.